embracing one love, beyond beliefs, beyond idols. We live in a world rich with faiths: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, countless native traditions, and more. Each of these paths offers its own symbols and practices: crucifixes, prayer beads, statues of deities, holy scriptures, temple rituals. These idols can help us focus our hearts on the divine. Yet all too often, they become barriers, markers of us versus them, walls that divide rather than bridges that unite. Why so many beliefs? Humanity has always sought meaning. Across continents and centuries, people have looked up at the sky and wondered, who are we? Why are we here? How should we live? The answers came in stories and holy figures and sacred objects. We needed tangible forms: an image of Krishna dancing, a Buddha at peace, a cross to remember Christ's love, to touch something beyond ourselves. But here's the paradox: the very things meant to bring us closer to the divine can, when misunderstood, pull us apart. When we forget that idols are signposts, not the destination, we mistake the symbol for the source. We start to guard our approach, insisting ours is the only true way. We erect fences around our faith, and those fences become reason for fear, suspicion, even violence. What did Jesus teach? Over 2,000 years ago, as Carpenter Son spoke a revolutionary message of unity: love one another as I have loved you. He didn't say, love only those who believe as you do. He didn't build walls around his disciples. He sat at table with sinners, healed those others rejected, and called strangers brother and sister. His life showed that the truest worship is not in the idol we bow to, but in the love we live out. Jesus reached past cultural divides: Jewish, Samaritan, Gentile, to remind us that every human being bears the spark of the divine. The cross he wore was never meant to exclude. It stands as the ultimate symbol of sacrificial, unconditional love, a love that embraces the whole human family. The idols of division. Today, we see those same idols turned into weapons of separation, religious labels wielded like swords, identity politics wrapped in piety, ancient symbols hoisted as banners of superiority. We argue over whose scripture is more sacred, whose rituals are more correct, forgetting that every tradition points to the same wellspring of compassion, wisdom, and grace. Choosing love over labels. Imagine a world where we trade our rigid certainties for curious respect, where Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or Buddhist becomes a doorway into someone's journey rather than a wall in our path. Imagine honoring each other's sacred objects, be they a rosary, a yantra, or an open flame, as different hues of the same light. Living the revolution of love, Jesus showed us the way: feed the hungry, heal the sick, wash one another's feet. In every act of kindness, we dismantle idols of fear. In every embrace of the stranger, we testify that love transcends creed. When we stop defending our dogmas and start defending our neighbors, we awaken the world to a higher truth. We are one family, bound by the same breath of life. A call to unity. So let us set our idols back on their pedestals, not as objects of exclusion, but as reminders that the divine wears many faces. Let us live in the spirit Jesus embodied, choosing compassion over conquest, relationship over rivalry. In doing so, we honor every path's deepest promise to bring us home to love. Because in the end, it is not the idol that saves us, nor the name we call God. It is the love we share, the peace we plant, and the unity we cultivate. And that revolution begins with you, me, and every heart willing to say, we are one.